can tell they switching when I read the signs. Ain't too many left in my circle, I had to redesign. I got comfortable with disappointment, so I be just fine. Rather be alone, I've been valuing my peace of mind. Keep it funky, we don't need the vibe. If you hit my line and now answer, don't you be surprised. You ain't on my wave, hope that you can read between the lines. I don't think we need no ties. I don't rather not associate with suckers.
That song's a banger.
No ties. Sick of niggas acting like they motherfucking sneaker size. You ain't real, I knew it. You too good at playing peek and hide. I ain't wanna do it, but I'm about to be on demon time. Twin Glocks, call them Nina Sky. They gon' move you.
So that's going to be something you have to think about, the song you want to come out to, man. That's going to be important, dude. Dude, that song is, I love that song. Shout out to my boy Jake Nicely for showing me that one. Definitely appreciate that. That's a good one, though. So welcome back, everybody. This is the sound of Sosa. I am your host, Ryan Porter Sosa. We have episode 5, part 3. So I have here CYD Jose Quintanilla. I'll let him give you his plugs right now.
Yeah, everybody, you can follow me at CYD Jose on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube as well. And then on X, which used to be Twitter, you can follow me at CYD Business. And then on Facebook, you can find me at Jose Quintanilla.
And we'll have all this down in the description as always. And we appreciate the support, so be sure to give us a follow. Myself here on Rumble, the free speech alternative to YouTube. And then as well, you can find me on YouTube. It will be 3 days later, though. Rumble is Monday, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. YouTube is Wednesday, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. You can find me on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, or formerly known as Twitter X. I will include all those in the description as well. We always appreciate the support. Comments as well. Let us know what you like. Let us know what you want to hear. But yeah, let's dive back into it. One thing that I always wonder about people is, what content do you consume on the opposite end of the spectrum?
So, like, for example, everyone has their own, like, For You page on TikTok. Like, the content that you, like, whatever content you like is what content you'll get on your For You page, for example, or any of your feed. It's like that on all social media. Just like your YouTube. You get what's recommended to you by what you watch. So, typically, what I consume, a lot of content I consume is anything from, like, UFC fights, boxing fights, like the Joe Rogan podcast.
Okay.
A lot of different podcasts. It's just podcasts learning about, like, real world issues. How this generation is, and then as well as just trying to grow your social media platforms, how to grow business, how to make money. Just that's the type of stuff I like to consume.
Yeah.
Anything else, I just feel like I'm rotting my brain.
Yeah. No, I get that 100%. I prefer informational stuff. I even have a problem now reading nonfiction.
I can't do nothing that's nonfiction.
Sorry, not nonfiction. Sorry, fiction.
Or fiction. There you go. Yeah, fiction.
Yeah,
there
I can't do fiction. I can't, like, Game of Thrones. I love the A Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
Yeah.
I always get 3/4 of the way through, though, and I stop. I don't know why. It's sitting on a shelf in the other room. But if you give me, like, a philosophy book, I can finish that front to end, beginning to end. You know what I mean?
But that's because, like, you get all that knowledge. Like, it's different because, like, you read a fiction book. It's more so for false dopamine. You're getting this false rush of dopamine, and that dopamine you're also getting isn't necessarily anything that benefits you.
Yeah.
Well, if you read something that is nonfiction, everything that you read from that book is anything you can use to benefit your life.
Yeah.
Which can help you produce that, like, actual dopamine that will help your life benefit.
Yeah.
Like a healthy dopamine. Like, I feel like that's one thing that people need to understand more is dopamine, is because there's unhealthy ways you can get it. There's natural ways you can get it.
Well, doom scrolling,
Yeah.
Scrolling endlessly through social media platforms is not good. And it's kind of like counterintuitive for us to
Yeah.
even say that, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Because it's what kind of we thrive on, is people doing that. But it's still not good. You need to do it in a fashion that is still appropriate for yourself, no matter if it affects us or not. I think it's important that people understand that it is not good to endlessly consume bullshit. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? That's the side of it. I do endlessly consume, but what I'm consuming is informative, at least to an extent. You know what I mean? There are some Joe Rogan podcasts that aren't too informative, but you still get a good laugh out of it. You know what I mean? You need enjoyment in
Oh
life,
yeah,
but
without a doubt.
um to sit there and like idolize people on social medias and be like, oh, I want my life to be this, I want my life to be that. Like what I really liked about what you said earlier was, these videos are all my good stuff. These aren't me messing up. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
it takes a lot I think for people to truly understand that in younger generations is what you're seeing on social media is the best of these people's lives. You're
yeah,
not seeing this motherfucker can't pay his bills right now. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
not saying you, but like,
yeah.
you're not seeing that side of it.
You're
And
not seeing
so,
the struggle of it.
yeah, and so you got to remember that, everyone. What you see is hopefully the best of everyone. People who truly portray themselves really don't give a fuck. So, um, you won't find that many people like that though on
Yeah, I
social
mean,
media.
another thing is like you also got to portray it that way because if realistically, no one gives a fuck how much you're struggling.
Who wants to see a bum?
Exactly, So like, imagine like if I
I
made
mean,
my
whoever's watching
content.
me here, they're watching a bum right now. What's up, baby? Bumming it all day. No,
Yeah, no, but like it's like if you dang, I had a brain fart again. What was I saying?
we were talking about like portraying yourself on social medias.
Right. So it's like if you portray yourself to be like your life's great, like everybody looks at my page and like, dang, you do this, you do that, you do this, you do that. How do you do it? You're so motivational. You're so happy. You're so like you're just always in a good mood.
Yeah,
And I'm actually more in a stressed out mood than a good mood. I just don't show that.
yeah,
I don't portray that. I don't portray the sides of me that aren't gonna get those clicks and views and the attention of people. Because at
yeah.
the end of the day, my struggle is my struggle, and I'm not looking for sympathy. I want you to watch me win, but I'm gonna make it clear. Yeah, everyone has losses.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Everyone has losses. Everyone has struggles.
If you don't, then that I would love to meet you.
Yeah, exactly.
Please let me know
No
who
one's
you are.
perfect. No one's perfect.
No,
But one thing that I would say is
there was
also,
one, but his name was Jesus Christ.
oh yeah, of course, of course.
So, but yeah, that's a different story.
Yeah, that's a completely different story. Um, but yeah,
So, in a in a perfect world, where else do you see CYD going?
okay. So my thing is, I want CYD to be, like I said, a big new movement. Every time people who have bought my hoodies or that are customers of mine or that watch my content that I've had conversations with, they've all been like, well, for the most part, from what I've seen, because some people can just bullshit. A lot of the people that have bought hoodies or are supporting the movement are doing things for themselves now, not even just for me. Like, great, they're supporting the business, but I'm talking about people that are buying hoodies. They're either like they're promoting their own businesses now. They're getting their life together. They're stacking up their money more. They're staying more disciplined. They're getting in shape. They're just anything to benefit themselves. And I've been getting that. I get that a lot. I get a lot of people texting me like, "Hey, just seeing you work so hard motivates me, and that pushes me even more to keep doing what I'm doing." Um, but it
It's good
might,
to collaborate too with people like that. You know what I mean? Because that's what's going to set you further down the road.
yeah,
It's going to set you at a higher level than everyone else. Because when you have people around you, like what I would like to do is, what I try to do with my friends is every so often go and work out with my friends. That way we can
yeah,
kind of milestone each other. You know what I mean? Um, it's hard to do, especially with how busy of a lifestyle everyone has nowadays, children, all that other stuff. So it makes it a little more difficult. But at your age, I'm sure you could probably build a pretty good network of individuals, even from your gym, just to keep
oh
yourself
yeah.
milestone with. And I think that is something that might benefit you as well. I'm sure you probably do some of it with the people at your gym, but even outside of your gym too, it might be good to kind of.
Oh yeah, like I actually just recorded a YouTube yesterday. I just did a YouTube shoot with one of my boys that I haven't seen since sophomore year actually.
Yeah.
But he has his own YouTube channel.
Okay.
So I was actually just creating content as like a collab yesterday. Matter of fact,
Nice.
probably with like 8, 10 other
What were
influencers
you guys
as well.
working out?
No, it was
Oh, okay.
like a YouTube video. Like you ever seen those videos where people are like, it's like 10 dudes, one girl, speed date concept on YouTube.
I guess I can understand what you're getting towards. Yeah.
Yeah, so it was like that. I wasn't a part of it because I'm sorry, but like I can't put myself in a predicament where I feel like I'm competing for a woman. Does that make sense? That's just my
Yeah.
preference.
Yeah.
But I helped co-host it, and yeah, I mean it was fun. It was a lot of crazy stuff, a lot of good influences on there.
Nice.
That video will probably be out in like 2 to 3 days. But
That's what's up.
shout out to my boy Keys Go Crazy.
Okay, and that 2 to 3 days would be the 17th of January, everyone, because this will probably be airing a little bit later. So
Yeah,
it'll probably be
correct.
out by then.
Oh yeah, no,
Um,
it'll be out way before this
So if you want,
podcast
send me the
episode.
link to that, so then I'll plug it in here
Yeah, whenever it comes out, I'll send you the link to that
for sure.
because it'll for sure be out by then.
Okay. Yeah, no, we could definitely check that out.
Like in the long run, I want CYD to be a business that helps you grow in all different aspects and realms of your life, you know? So like
Mhm.
yeah, even like you saying the supplement idea, I want to do all types of collabs like that.
Yeah.
Obviously like I said, I'm starting with clothing first. I want to grow my brand off clothing first. I want to get that to blow up and then obviously make other collabs. But I understand what you're saying. Yeah, I'm hoping to grow, make my just make my brand not just clothing, but more diverse about different things.
Yeah.
But I just need something to start with, which is why I picked the clothing.
Mm-hmm. No, and I get that completely. I just, from looking at your videos from back then to now, it's like, holy crap, that's only a couple of years. You know what I mean? And it's a
Yeah.
complete transformation to me, in my eyes. Maybe I'm just seeing it in a biased view as of right now, because you're obviously,
Yeah, here. No,
yeah,
I mean you're not wrong.
But I do see a huge transformation, and so like to be able to help people repeat that, I think would be beneficial for both sides. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like a lot of people that grew up with me, especially like in my childhood, my early years, ones that I still hang out with and talk to this day, they see me and they're just like, man, like you've gone through a lot of phases.
It's super interesting,
Yeah.
man. And like,
Yeah.
this is the first time I've ever really actually like broken it down and actually thought about it in this sense, honestly. And it's super like, it's like epiphany to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there's millions of people out there with this ability to look at themselves from when they were very young to now. And it's like, holy crap! Even it's becoming more and more prominent. Even too, like, imagine the kids that are born now and how much of their life is going to be completely on social media and just everything with that.
Yeah.
It is absolutely insane. It's mind blowing when you think about it. The studies that could be ran off of that are
Oh
just,
yeah, and that's another reason I have my everything of me posted. Like I'm not afraid to show who I am. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. I
your
probably
training
have,
stuff. You should keep that documented and just keep
Yeah.
it in a folder somewhere. So then, like, obviously after you fight, you still don't want to put it all out there because then you're gonna give up everything. But like,
yeah.
people will see that. But so just keep it all logged and documented. The only scary thing is one EMP and it's all fucked. That's a shitty.
Yeah.
It's a whole different story though. But
Yeah.
it's to me, keeping all those videos in that log will be so cool to look at over time for you.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? See how you evolved as a fighter, and maybe see how, oh, I lost this, but now I can get it. I need to find that again. Just little techniques and things of that nature. So that's awesome that you have the ability to do that. Let's see. We talked about your videos. Yeah, let's pull up a couple more here. You sent me a lot. Today's training, is that from today?
I think we already watched that one.
This one?
Yeah, we saw that one. Yeah, we saw
Okay.
that one. Then you could like go to like the pictures if you go to the Instagram ones.
The Instagram one?
Yeah.
Ah.
Go to the Instagram ones. Those ones are cool too. It should say right there, Instagram.com.
Alright.
Yeah, like those ones right there. Maybe a different platform.
All right, who's that?
That's Coach Dan. He's actually he fights as well. He is he does fights occasionally, but like you can see my dad in the likes right there. But yeah, no, he does fights. He's a purple belt
Okay.
in jiu-jitsu, so he's a really good coach. And
Yeah.
then the picture with the other dudes are just people that I trained with that day.
Yeah. Let's see, how do we go back? There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, see, the
So
recent
this
post.
is you earlier at church.
Correct.
Nice, dude. See, this is stuff that you got to be proud about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Everyone's on their own journey with it, but it's
Yeah, that's the dude I made the video. Oh, that's the shooting range. That was my first one at the shooting range. I did really good actually, surprisingly. It was all headshots too.
nice. Yeah, wow. No, that what distance was that at?
There's different ones. You can see it in the video. That's a video actually. I do different guns. I shot in this one. I shot a shotgun, like on a rifle, a sniper rifle, the pistol. It is actually a
Is
further
that a
one.
45 right there, the first one?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't really know my guns. He just it was my boy's guns, and
Gotcha.
he would just like try them out. See right there, headshot,
Ooh.
headshot.
See, I can't wait to
there,
learn how to
sniper,
hunt. That's
straight
pretty
down.
cool.
This one, yeah, these ones are good. the one after this and the one after that, they were like the further ones, and I got like right on the red dot too. Yeah, this one was the best one. This one probably my favorite one. Boom, right on the red dot.
That's fun, dude. It's
Oh,
always
yeah.
fun to go to the range.
And then this next one was pretty dope. It was an assault rifle. But I mean, it helps a lot with focus and discipline.
Dude, it almost looks like fake in the video. That's how good the video is.
Yeah,
That's insane.
the gun range was fun though. I'm definitely gonna be going a lot more.
It is. It's something everyone should learn how to do. Learning
yeah.
how to handle a firearm and protect yourself is of the utmost importance.
Yeah, I just post random stuff, hoodies. You know, I just my daily life stuff.
Yeah,
those
no,
are
just-
like 2 new colors.
You should have wore one of your. You should have wore one of them.
Yeah, I should have. You're right. I was thinking about it, but I kind of slipped my mind. That one right there, that coach right there, really good coach. I don't know if you know who Bilal Muhammad is. He's the number 2 contender right now in the UFC for if I'm is it well no yeah right go a little more down. Go up. I wonder where it's at because there's more weight classes in this. If you could just scroll up. Pound for pound, flyweight. I'm trying to see where. Click this one right here. Yeah, right. No, can you not click that? I'm trying to figure out where it's at. Maybe you scroll down a little more. Yeah, right there. Right there. So welterweight. You see right there, Bilal Muhammad, welterweight, right there. So you can win by 23. He's 23 wins, 3 losses, and wins by submissions, 5 wins by knockout. Well, that fighter right there. Okay, so go back to the Instagram picture.
Yeah.
That coach right there. Coach right there. He's a black belt in jiu-jitsu.
Okay.
And he actually gave Bilal Muhammad his first. It was either I think it was his blue or purple belt. I can't remember. I think he said his first blue
really?
belt. So he's a really good coach. So that's one of the jiu-jitsu coaches I've been training with recently.
Nice.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Coach Linden.
Linden.
Yeah, actually, his stuff is right there. Actually, if Koala Jits, it's top sentence.
Oh, right there.
Yeah, that's him right there. That's just him. Yeah, but he's a black belt. Just training videos, and
Yeah,
then
no,
my coach even commented on this video. Yeah, that's my coach's page.
Yeah, check it out.
No time yet, no time frame yet, but my coach will be returning to fight eventually. He was just out because he had eye surgery from an injury he had.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and he was out for a few years because of it.
Does he have full eyesight back, or?
Yeah.
Okay. Man, that stinks, but it's good to hear that he's actually coming back.
Oh yeah.
A lot of guys don't.
Yeah, no, it takes a lot of discipline and hard work. Yeah, he even's repping the merch in his profile picture.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, chase your dreams.
Yeah, go
That's
up.
what's up.
Yeah, you see his profile picture right there too?
Yeah.
It has it. Yeah.
That's what's up. Got to show him some love for that, for sure.
Oh yeah, no, he definitely has been a big help with helping me promote. A lot of people in like the MMA world definitely I gotten more recognition because of him helping me promote that. So shout out to my coach, Coach Brian.
Yeah, no, that's definitely what's up, man. Freaking, let's see, let's get back to your page.
Yeah, you can find there's a lot of things. I have a decent amount of posts on there.
Yeah.
Training videos, random posts, content. I just like I said, it's just my daily life.
So
things I'm
what do
eating.
you stick to with your diet, like with your food?
I stick to a lot of like fruits, oatmeal, lean beefs, vegan foods, veggie juices.
The vegan side is what I'm more interested in. What vegan foods do you?
Like if you, for example, it's this brand called Morning Star.
Okay.
And they have a lot of like meat imitated foods.
Yeah.
And their foods are actually really good. Like it's those foods have helped me get in great shape because like if you season them the right way, it tastes the same. It really tastes the same, and it runs through your body a lot smoother.
You do got to be careful though. I've heard a lot of those from how processed they are that they're actually finding that they're worse for you than they actually truly believed. So just beware of it. If I can find
That's why I look at the statistics on the back because it's very important to look at what things like a lot of things plant-based, vegan-based. You really got to look at the statistics, the ingredients it's made with, and all that other stuff. Yeah. Because some things can say vegan, but really it's not. or
Yeah,
it
no,
has stuff that are
the
worse
way
for
things
you.
can be worded because of the FDA is
Mhm.
super gritty. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? There's some lines that get crossed, I feel like, when it comes down to that. Like, you can say it's all natural as long as the compounds inside of it can be naturally found,
Yeah.
even if they're made in a lab or not. They
Yeah.
can still call it natural. And to me, that's like there's so much deception there. It's like, why the hell do you do that to us? You
Yeah.
know what I mean? They shouldn't be doing that type of stuff. And that's the kind of but that's why I would say just make sure you do a little bit more in-depth research on it, because from the stuff that I've been hearing, and granted, I've also been in this dome of meat only world,
Yeah.
so take that into consideration, because I do have a bias right now for sure with meat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but just from what I'm hearing on the meat side of it is that stuff is actually, they're finding out it's worse for you than
Yeah.
the actual meat because of how processed it is. So
Mhm.
I could be completely wrong.
Yeah. No,
I don't
I
have a lot of
completely
confidence in
understand.
this, because I right now I'm so in depth with learning
Eating
everything
meat.
I can about meat that I'm probably getting, only one side of the whole story.
Yeah.
So
No,
just
I
take that
understand.
into consideration.
There's definitely like all meat diets, which
I'm just saying, I'm just saying, look at both sides of it, because this would
yeah.
be a good a good thing to pick back up on maybe next time we circle back around. Because I definitely want to talk to you by the time next time, before you get your fight scheduled. And I know you did say your one coach is willing to come on here, so hopefully we
Yeah.
get him on too shortly after you, and then we can circle back to you guys, a little bit before fight time, and just get the mentality going.
Yeah.
Because, dude, I think that'll be. I can't wait to get in your headspace then, because I feel like you're gonna be almost a completely different person
Oh
when it
yeah, of
comes down to
course.
when it comes down to it, because you guys are gonna start putting in some hard work, and I can see that from his videos, and I can see that from your just dedication and your motivation and your
Yeah.
strategy towards everything. So, and I'm not trying to discourage you about
Oh
the
no,
meat
no,
thing.
no. I
So,
completely understand. Like
I well, carbonated drink. Sorry. Um, so yeah, take it with a grain of salt, or just, or you know what I mean. I just I look out for everyone's best interests.
yeah.
I really do try to. Obviously, I'm a person. I'm gonna have my self interest too, but in this situation, I don't think I gain anything from you doing research on your food you
Yeah.
eat. I just bought a shitload of stock in meat.
Yeah, no, I understand what you mean, especially with the feet
Consume. No, I'm
with the
joking.
food. I accidentally said feet.
We got
With the
fee shots on OnlyFans, people. If you want fee shots of us, be sure to check us out there.
nah.
No, I'm fucking around. I'm fucking around.
Yeah, no, I understand though, especially with the food industry, a lot of things are set up just so like they don't really care about your health, realistically. Like a lot of like the healthy food brands also own a lot of some of the shittiest food brands there are. I've been very educated on that stuff. Like from that one guy I told you, Greg, the one I used to work at Drew Law School with. I'm very picky about what I eat with my foods. I look at the back of all of them. I'm very specific because I know that there's a lot of these foods that falsely advertised or bullshit. Some foods are made more addicted than others, and there's just some things that just, for example, like one thing I didn't understand was such a big thing was like I didn't understand necessarily like sodium, chips, and all that other stuff. Like for example, he'd always see me eat like chips and junk food and stuff. Like it was just normal, and he told me and educated me about that stuff. Like me, let's say I have me back then, if I would have heard like in order to cut weight you need to eat like 1,500 calories a day. And I would be like, what? Because like a bag of Cheetos and some
Or
muffins
just
right there.
increase your workout. So there's two sides to that, I think, though,
Yeah, no,
with the
no.
losing weight side. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, no, no, no. I understand that. But my point I was saying was like with like foods and stuff, me back then would have been like, what? Because like with foods, like it could be, you could eat like a medium bag of chips and like a few muffins and you're already at almost 1,000 calories.
Oh yeah,
Compared to like
yeah.
if you
Empty
eat,
calories too.
exactly. Compared to like if you eat like meat, rice, and a bunch of other, you can get so much more nutrition and it'll still be less calories than that.
Yeah.
So realistically, you can eat a lot of good meals and small nutrition meals with just 1,500 calories. And I still know like you got to incorporate the gym and all that, etc. But
Yeah.
like my point was just like I had to really educate myself on food because it's such a different ball game. Like now I look
It's
at a
weird,
bag of
dude.
like I look at a bag of chips so differently now compared to when I was younger. I used to be like, oh, I'll grab like 3 bags of chips. Me now, I'm just like, I don't even want one.
Dude, see, I still go for chips, but like the way I like after we get done, I'm going downstairs and cooking 4 steaks,
Yeah,
and I'm about to
that's
pound. Probably, I bought this fatty ass New York strip for myself, dude, because I want to test it from a different store.
yeah,
It's a little expensive, but um, you got to find it where it's on sale. Like they have T-bone steaks on sale for $4.99 a pound at Tony's.
Ooh.
Yeah, bro. Anyone? Obviously, it's gonna be too late for the people seeing this on the podcast, but anyone on your live, if Tony's $4.99 T-bone steaks, bro, get them up. Meat is good for you, people. There's studies coming out, I believe, sometime in March that's going to talk about how individuals have been able to live with the high LDL, healthy lifestyle, and they're not getting all the side effects supposedly attributed to LDL. I could be misquoting a little bit, so I will follow that up. But from what I understand, in spring there's supposed to be a study coming out on meat, and it's gonna look at a different perspective, and it's gonna give us some different insight into how we've been looking at our cholesterol overall in humans. And so I'm interested to see when that comes out. But I will follow that up with something. Hopefully a link I can plug in here somewhere. One thing I wanted to ask you was, sorry, let me write down this time. Barbecue sauce. I fucking love it. And now I can't eat it anymore because I'm like, dude, the fucking first ingredient is high fructose corn syrup.
Yep.
I hate ketchup. I do. I am like dude, I could eat me an Italian sausage with some, people are gonna fucking hate me for this one, with some fucking barbecue sauce on it, bro. Oh, that's my fucking little devilish treat.
Yeah.
People are like, you're fucking not an Italian. You're putting. People are gonna attack me for that one, probably. Everyone makes fun of me. A lot of people make fun of me for it. But yeah, dude, it pisses me off, and so now I have to figure out a way to make a barbecue sauce. Back in the day, my mom would take ketchup and put some pop in it, and it would make like a barbecue sauce. So I wonder if that. I mean, I'm still getting the soda high fructose corn syrup. Yeah, it's interesting, right?
What the fuck?
Yeah. Blew your mind right there, huh? Little plug right there for you people. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what it was. Now again, I'll follow that up with something. But let's see if we can find something. Oop, another one bites the dust. And soda.
Coca-Cola barbecue? Is that even healthy?
Probably not. Bro, oh, look at that. They're getting it spicy.
Holy shit.
They threw some hot sauce in it. That actually sounds pretty good. Outside of the fact, maybe we can find another way to imitate the thing outside of the cola. But
The best of it, yeah. But I'm like that Coca-Cola thing kind of scares me.
it does. Yeah, it's probably not good for you. The 8 ounce of Coca-Cola. Flat regular? What does that mean? But the whole brown sugar, and then you got some hot sauce in there with some Worcestershire.
Yeah.
I think I can mess with that. But you gotta find a healthier alternative to that one. But I don't know, man. That type of stuff. Like, how do you consume that? Do you eat like a lot of stuff
Like condiments?
Yeah, and like
Not
things of
really.
that nature? No, you don't. Not at all.
Yeah. Like on rare occasions, maybe I'll have like ranch or ketchup.
Yeah.
Mayonnaise is probably the thing I use the most.
Really?
Realistically, yeah. Like for my sandwiches or like.
So, are you a Miracle Whip or mayonnaise person?
Mayonnaise.
Really? I'm
Yeah.
a Miracle Whip person, bro.
I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna be real with you. It tastes the same to me.
What? You did not just say that,
It's
bro.
the same thing.
I'm
'cause it's
sorry.
just like
Cancel CYD Jose. He's trying to say Miracle Whip tastes like mayonnaise. People.
it's just like me. I'm just like
he lost me.
they're both. I mean, they're both white and creamy. So you know, so I just slap
Pause.
it on a sandwich. Slap it on a sandwich, and I'm happy.
Honestly, I love Miracle Whip has a sweeter taste. That's really good. Miracle Whip's good though.
I don't know. I just need that creamy consistency with my sandwich.
I get it. No, a lot of people do.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people like dipping their fries in it and stuff with ketchup. I noticed that. That to me, I like vinegary stuff. So like malt vinegar with some fries is okay for a couple, but it becomes too much. Like I like dipping my fries actually in balsamic vinaigrette. Super good. I don't know how healthy it is for me, but it tastes amazing. So that's something that like I'll get some fries and do that. Like fries and barbecue sauce. That's something that I'm gonna truly miss now because I'm super pissed off. And I just bought a fresh bottle of it and I look at the back, I'm like, what, are you kidding me?
Yeah, no, I mean, like one thing I like is I love honey barbecue sauce.
Like so honey mustard or like
No,
a
like
honey
honey
barbecue?
sauce.
That sounds yeah.
But I
yeah.
don't eat it really anymore because, like I said, like with my health problems, it's so unhealthy for
Oh,
me.
that's right.
Yeah.
So that's what I forgot. You did mention that way earlier. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's why I'm also
that kind
like
of makes
eating
that
why I
decision
eat.
for you too.
Yeah.
So yeah, that makes sense then. Okay.
Like, for example, last time I went out to eat, like a decent out to eat with my family, all of them got pizza and like wings and fries, and I was there with a bowl of white rice and salmon.
That sounds good though.
It's good, but it's
Oh,
just
I
like
got salmon downstairs. I forgot about that. I have
that
to
does
cook
sound
that
fire.
today.
Yeah, no, but like it's just sometimes you look over and you want to eat the pizza and the wings with them. You're
I
like,
get that,
damn.
dude. Yeah, I do. Pizza's good. I love
The
me a good.
salmon was really good though. Like
Yeah.
at first it was a little depressing, like dang, and then I ate the salmon and white rice. I'm like, damn, this is also good as fuck though.
Yeah. It is. It really is. I love it. I love fish. And then it's so much different though. Like if you ever catch it and then cook it, it's so fucking good, dude. Because it's like that freshness you never get it anywhere else, and it kind of
Yeah.
spoils you. Like we were golfing one time, and I was like, "Hey, is this fish like caught around here, or like do you guys get it from Cisco?" We get it from Cisco, and I was like, "Oh, look at you!" I was like, "Dude, it tastes way different." Like I'm not trying to be a pompous asshole right now. I just
Yeah.
want to know if the shit's been frozen for fucking 2 weeks. Like you know what I mean? So to me, there's a huge difference. The crazy part about fish, though, is like we have to worry about how much we consume now because of all the mercury levels. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
they're supposedly really high. They're like, oh, and it's everywhere now. Supposedly, like, and then you got to worry about lake caught fish because of pollution and all the groundwater poisoning. It's like it's crazy because if you look at people like RFK studies and stuff like that, it's scary when you think about it. He literally says that you cannot go to a lake anymore and catch a fish and feel safe about cooking it. You shouldn't, he said, feel safe about cooking it.
Yeah.
And that's a scary thought. You know what I mean? Like
I mean,
know
we're
that.
destroying our own world.
Yeah, I think the world will self-regulate. I really do believe that. I think that yeah, we do have an effect on it. I do believe that, but I do believe
Yeah.
that it is a self-regulating organism like our own body, and it will fight to the max of rooting us out. And I don't think we are strong enough to overtake the planet like say a cancer would with us.
Yeah.
I consider us a virus to the planet.
Oh
really.
yeah. Oh, without a doubt.
You
Without
know
a
what I
doubt.
mean? If you look at it the way we are, kind of parasitic virus almost. You know.
Like one day this Earth's gonna do the same thing that happened like when it first from what they say, the meteor destroying the dinosaurs, killing everything, and then the planet completely transforming and everything.
Yeah.
Same thing's gonna happen to us one day.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not gonna be allowed to see it. I mean, I could be wrong.
I hope you're wrong. I hope we're not allowed to see it. I mean, yeah, I hope not. I hope my children get to live a good life too past that, and then if they decide to, them as well.
Yeah.
And I'm sure your father wishes the same too. I mean, I'm sure every father, every parent, every person out there wishes that. Yeah, no, it's an interesting thing to think about that because I do see life on this planet as cyclistic. I don't think that we're the first intelligent people on it.
Oh, definitely not.
And I don't think that we'll be the last either.
There was I truly believe that there's been before the planet's been wiped out, which I'm pretty sure has been like countless times, more than we probably even know.
Well, like
I'm pretty sure there's been.
I think Mayan culture calls for 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Extinction events.
But we're definitely not like the smartest civilization that's been here.
I don't think so either, because of just the monuments that are erected in places that we
exactly
can't
how
copy,
things are built, and we're just
Um,
like, how the fuck did they do that?
Yeah, it's definitely there. I think it's 5. It's 4 or 5, whatever. It's not a big deal. So the whole thing with weight loss too earlier to get back kind of on track. I let myself pull us into a rabbit hole there.
Yeah.
Weight loss has 2 sides to it. I think you can either look at cutting calories and then keeping your same lifestyle, and that's the way you will lose weight that way.
Yeah.
I think you then run the risk of more getting saggy skin though in that fashion because you're not like you need to also increase your water intake and so on and so forth to keep your elasticity in your skin as reactive as possible. And then as well too, you need to be drinking a more alkalinity based water, and that would probably actually be a good thing for you too. I forgot about that. Because obviously everything that we intake is more acidic. If your stomach is doing that, you should be drinking alkalinity water.
Really?
Yeah, water that has a higher alkalinity rate to it. That is honestly something you should look into. I'll send you some information on that.
Okay, yeah.
You want to really have your mind blown on water. It's so funny because like he did this show and then he went and got a bunch of plastic surgery. Now he looks like the fucking guy from The Mask. Zac Efron.
Yo.
He does this episode though on water on Netflix. It opens your mind on how diverse actually water can be, and
Mhm.
how much it actually has an effect on us. Like you can ask your dad. I try to do about 20 ounces an hour at work. I piss like every fuck. It's outrageous. It's a lot. But I do it, and I'm trying to just get my body used to it. But I had to like, I got like freaking a stomach flu like weeks ago, and that messed it all up. But definitely with everything we consume having so much acid in it, drinking more alkalinity water will give you more. It'll give you better energy. It makes your cells work more efficiently because in an acid-based environment, your cells are going to die quicker. They're not going to work at optimum efficiency, and so on and so forth. So, but the other side of weight loss is you can keep the way you eat,
Mhm.
maybe just kind of improve it a little bit,
Yeah.
eliminating some high fat, sugary, processed stuff,
Yeah.
keeping the good non-processed raw. I like to call it raw foods. And another thing I'm aiming towards myself is a more seasonal based diet.
Mhm.
But the more raw foods, and then as well increasing your workout. So
Oh yeah.
because if you increase your workout and you keep the same calorie amount, you're still gonna be burning more than what you were doing. You know what I mean?
Mhm. Oh yeah.
But that's with the weight loss. With weight, when you want to gain weight, you
You
need
gotta
to
go
be
on a bulk.
consuming
Bulk.
way more. Like I used to do a carb loading and a protein loading, and now I just do. I'm just gonna stick with the meat thing, dude, because it feels good. But so yeah, there's two sides to the weight loss thing. You know what I mean? I don't think anyone should want to consume a bunch of sugary stuff ever because of type 2 diabetes waiting to happen. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And but I think we should be adult enough as humans to be able to decide like, hey, let me skip this and keep going forward so I can keep myself in shape, because there's no way you're gonna look like you if you want to go eat those donuts. I hate seeing that shit on Snapchat. That dude's like, oh, I eat donuts every day. I eat pizza all the time. It's like, bro, come on, man. Why are you showing that to people? Like, you want people to die?
Yeah.
Like,
They're
no.
promoting people to
Yeah.
be unhealthy.
Yeah.
One thing that gets
It's
promoted a lot too now is obesity.
it's and whatever, be happy with who you are, but
Oh yeah, without a
it's
doubt.
not healthy. Our frames are not meant to do that. We've been like this for what? The past couple 100 years?
Or
It's weird though,
yeah.
because back in the day when you had a chunky girl, she was like prime time because you showed that you had money and she
So
was
she could
healthy.
eat.
Yeah, no, for real. Back in like the medieval times,
Yeah.
you had a chunky little girl. She was hot on the market, man. It's fucked up to talk like that. So I'm not like being like a womanizer or anything like that, but like I'm just being honest when
Yeah.
it comes down to it. Like if thicker women back then were more desirable because they looked at as they were well fed, and they didn't come from poverty because of. And nowadays, like you look like skin and bones. I mean, I guess not. Yeah, Kim Kardashian, who's thicker and everything, but I mean, there's some sculpting for sure.
No, I completely get the concept you're getting at though.
Yeah, and I think people just need to look at their true health and not just what their doctors are feeding them. And there's many ways to come back from a lot of things. Like, I'm thankful that I had a good doctor, because if I didn't have this doctor and sought him out, I would have probably went through back surgery and wouldn't be on the road to actually trying to actually a solution that should be able to be corrective, without going in and having my spine reconfigured.
Yeah. Which is a lot more money, I'm assuming.
Well, the other way is actually more money, because
Oh,
the
really?
insurance will cover my spine being redone, because that makes me a reoccurring customer for their little loop of,
Money.
yeah,
Yep.
keep me going back to that doctor. When I can go get a stem cell injection and help my body rebuild itself. You
Oh,
know,
okay.
but the FDA just approved it like a couple of years ago, but insurance still won't cover it because it's outside of what their scope is to do for us.
Yeah.
Insurance is only to help us get out of being sick the most expensive way possible. Wellness is their enemy. It's kind of messed up. You know what I mean?
Oh
It's
yeah.
a weird world we live in right now, because not a lot of people understand that these companies don't have our best interest in mind, and they won't allow us to achieve things like you've achieved.
They just want your mind and your money.
Yeah. And to stay outside of that is to be able to do what you did.
Yeah.
Transform yourself in 2 years into this person who, it's night and day. Not saying there's anything wrong with who you were. Not at all. If you want to live your life like that, if that's who you are, then, be happy. Happiness is hard to find, and so keep that. But
Yeah.
to see how much you've grown from then to now, I know I keep saying it, but it's amazing. And it's truly should be motivation to every person out there who thinks that they can't change themselves, because we all can. We all can grow and to be someone better. And it starts off with doing just one thing different a day. Make your bed after you get out of it. Take a shower every day. Stretch for 10 minutes in the morning and before you go to bed. You will start to I don't believe in evolution. I believe in adaptation.
Yep.
People argue that they're the same thing. There's a difference to me. I think we have the ability to adapt tremendously. I don't believe that we evolved on our own. There's too much of a jump.
Oh yeah.
And so with that though, we have the power to help ourselves adapt in a way that can be tremendous just by these small things. I actually enjoy popping open my TikTok. I'm so against TikTok. So against it. But it has a way to reach people in a good way. And to me, it's like I'm glad I'm on it now and I have you to pop open and say, hey, okay, I can do this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you're 19 years old influencing a 33-year-old. So bravo to you on that one, man. And there's not many people that I will follow on these social media platforms because I just don't consume. I
Yeah.
refuse to fall in that doom scroll bullshit.
Mhm.
And everyone else should too. You should only take in a small amount of these things and realize you're looking at perspectives that are definitely exaggerated most of the time. Not saying yours.
Yeah.
I'm saying other people's are mostly exaggerated. So just keep that in mind, kids. But we can go ahead and get this one wrapped up. It's getting kind of late. I don't want to keep it too much longer.
Yeah.
But let's go ahead, run through your plugs really quick.
Yeah, one more time. You can follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at CYD Jose. And then you can find me on X, which used to be Twitter, at CYD Business, and on Facebook at Jose Quintanilla.
Alrighty, folks. Be sure to check out his dad too as well at Morphin Time on Facebook and Instagram.
TikTok,
TikTok as well. Yeah, sorry. And then
YouTube.
YouTube. You can check out me every day. Sorry, every week, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time on Rumble. Every Wednesday on YouTube, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then as well, check out teasers and short clips on TikTok, Instagram, and X, formerly known as Twitter. Thank you, folks, for joining us for another episode of The Sound of Sosa. I am your host, Ryan Porter Sosa. We had CYD Jose Quintanilla. And thank you. And I hope to see you guys again next week for another episode of The Sound of Sosa.